Hello everyone and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're going to take a look at a very cool set. Once again, this set was provided by the guys over at the LEGO Group, so a big thanks goes out to them for providing this set for a review. This set comes directly from the LEGO Star Wars TV special, the Yoda Chronicles, and it is this one. Set number 75018. It is of course Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter. This is, for those of you that aren't aware, a ship and a variety of characters which do appear in one of the LEGO Star Wars TV specials, as I stated, called the Yoda Chronicles, which is basically just one big advertisement for most of LEGO's 2013 products, but they are really cool little short films. I have seen the first two. I've yet to see the third one, as I believe it airs in the later part of November, but they are very cool. I'm not going to go into too much detail about them. For those of you that haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but this particular set and the characters that are included are not a part of Star Wars canon, meaning they don't fit in anywhere on the Star Wars timeline. They are just a LEGO creation, nothing more, nothing less, but they're very cool, and with that in mind, it brings something fresh and unique to the table, and it does make for a very cool set as well. For those of you that are familiar with the expanded universe, you'll probably recognise the Stealth Starfighter as an E-Wing. Obviously, it's just been repainted and renamed, but for all intents and purposes, this is an E-Wing Starfighter from the expanded universe post Return of the Jedi. So this is of course the box for this set. As I said, we not only get the Starfighter with this one, but we also get 4 very cool minifigures as well. We do have Jek-14 himself, a Bounty Hunter, a Special Forces Clone Trooper, and the Astromech Droid R4G0. This set currently retails for $59.99, and it consists of 550 pieces, so reasonably priced. It's not probably the best value for money set, if I'm being honest, but once you get this one in hand, you build it up and you play around with it, you'll realise that the design of this thing is absolutely awesome, and it's worth it just for that alone. You know, the minifigures are cool, the set is really nicely designed, and it's definitely one that I'd recommend. So that's the front of the box. This is the reverse side, showcasing some of the features and what have you that the ship has. We do get 2 instruction manuals with this set. So that's the box. Now let's jump into the set itself, and we'll begin by taking a look at the minifigures. And first up on the agenda is Jek-14 himself. Jek-14 is the villain of the piece in the Yoda Chronicles. Once again, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the story as to not spoil it for you guys who haven't seen it. But basically, Jek-14 is a Sith clone, in the sense that Count Dooku and General Grievous give one of the clone troopers on Kamino Sith powers, and he basically runs wild on the Republic. This figure is very unique in the sense that he includes 2 first time ever aspects. Not only does he come with a translucent arm, which as you can see has the lightning effect print there, the first figure from LEGO to ever have a transparent limb. But he also comes with the first ever white hilted lightsaber as well. As you can see, he's got some very cool printing on the torso, the legs, and the helmet. And the helmet itself can be removed to reveal a face underneath. Now we do get 2 prints on Jek-14. We have this very menacing Sith lightning face. And on the reverse side we get a much more neutral expression. Not only is the helmet removable, but Jek-14 also comes with an interchangeable hairpiece, as you can see, so you can display him both with and without the helmet. And overall, he's a very cool minifigure. Really do like him. Once again, very unique, fresh, and very cool concept. So that's Jek-14. The next figure that we have on the list is Jek-14's Astromech Droid, and that is of course R4G0. Once again, this is a repaint of your everyday R4 Astromech unit. As you can see, he's been given a grey dome and some decals on the torso there to complement Jek-14's colour scheme. Very cool droid. Next up we have probably the most unique figure in this set, and that is of course the Special Forces Clone Trooper. Now this is the most bizarre minifigure that I've ever seen from LEGO Star Wars. As you can see, he does come with the energy shield and a blaster. He also has a soft goods shoulder pauldron and some of the most unique and weird and wonderful printing that I've ever seen on a Clone Trooper figure. What's also interesting to point out is that this guy is caked completely in blue, and rather than having a Clone Trooper helmet, this guy features a repainted Stormtrooper helmet, which gives him a very unique look. And of course the helmet can be removed to reveal the Clone Trooper face underneath. It's a very weird and wonderful figure, but definitely one that I really like. Once again, it's something we haven't seen before, so it gives us a fresh feel to this set, which I really like. And the final figure in the set is this guy, and this is the Unnamed Bounty Hunter. Definitely has sort of a feeling of Rako Hardeen from the Clone Wars, but he is an unspecified character from the Yoda Chronicles. Again, I know what this guy is employed for, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about that now, again, not to spoil the story. But as you can see, the helmet itself is a repainted Mandalorian helmet with some really cool deco on there. Kind of reminds me of Iron Man. The helmet is removable, and underneath we have a very cool head sculpt. Well, head print, I'll say, not a head sculpt. This is the same head that was included with the Republic Striker class Starfighter, in the sense that the head was used on the Republic Trooper from that set. Once again, some very cool printing on the torso and the legs. Very geometric shapes going on with these figures, as you can see, not only with the Bounty Hunter and Jek-14, but also with the Special Forces clone as well. Some very weird and wonderful printing going on with these figures. And as you can see, it does come with the elongated blaster rifle as well. So some really cool, weird and wonderful minifigures included in this set. Really impressed with each and every one of them. And the minifigures definitely make this set one of the main reasons to pick it up. So there we go. Now let's take a look at the set itself. I'm going to zoom out for you now just so you can get a decent look at this in situ, as it were. And here it is. Very, very cool set. As I said at the beginning of the review, the design of this vehicle is absolutely awesome. All the functionality of it is really nicely applied. All the colours are in the right place, it seems. You know, everything about this thing is just really, really cool. And I'll talk about some of its features in just a moment. Just give you an overall look to begin with. So we're getting a good look at that. In terms of features, obviously the first one that this one has is the opening cockpit, which you can indeed insert Jek-14 into, like so. Just zoom in to give you a look at that. Looks very cool and comfortable inside the cockpit there, and of course that can be closed to seal the figure inside. So we've got the cockpit for Jek, and we've also got the droid socket at the back for the Astromech droid as well, which just slots in like so. As you can see, next to that we do have a rotating cannon, which does spin around 360 degrees and can pivot up and down and just rest inside those two pieces at the front there. The vehicle itself does have firing missiles, which are located on the undercarriage of the ship, under the wings. Rather than being flick fire, they do have triggers, as it were, which you just press and the missile will fire out. And there's one located at either side of the ship. You've also got a very cool mechanism to operate the wings on this one. which I hope you can get a good look at. Basically, the way you do this is on the reverse side of the ship. We do have two pieces there, which you can toggle to switch the wings into position, like so, which is really cool. One thing I really like about the design of this ship is the wing function, and that is partly due to the hydraulic system, or you know, the hydraulic impression that this one gives when you reposition the wings. If you watch those pipes there, look how smoothly they move. Really, really cool. It's one of my favourite features of this set, if I'm honest. We do have some stickers to apply, some of the technical details on the panels there, what I'm assuming are kill marks on the side. There are some controls as well inside the cockpit, and also the main decal on the wing as well. The engine pieces look really cool as well, as you can see. You do have two blaster cannons on either side as well. These wing panels can move around as well to reveal more of the engine. And these panels on the side can also be lifted as well. There's a really cool feature at the back of the vehicle. If you open up this panel, there is a cargo area, and inside is a container, which, as you can see, it does feature a Jedi holocron, which is really, really cool piece. I'll just put it in one of the figure's hands just to show you. There you are. Really nice that they included that, and I really like the clever storage area at the back of the ship. Really like that holocron. The colours of each piece really bounce off one another nicely, and it fits inside the cargo container nice and snug. Once again, can be put back into the Starfighter, like so. Obviously, what would a Starfighter be without retractable landing gear, which is located near the front and just hinges out like so. And once again, you can reposition those wings into landing mode like that at the flick of a button. So that just about covers all the features that this vehicle has. As I said, absolutely epic ship. Looks really, really cool, and I'm really, really impressed with it. It wasn't a set that I was initially planning to pick up from the LEGO Star Wars range. I prefer to keep my sets within Star Wars canon, but now that I've got this one in hand and LEGO were kind enough to supply it for a review, I'm really, really impressed with it. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, you'd think I'd have to. This is a really, really impressive set. Absolutely love the design. The minifigures are awesome as well, and it's just a set that I'd really recommend picking up. It's a really fun build as well. So yeah, it gets all the boxes ticked. Once again, you've got that really cool Jek-14 minifigure inside the cockpit there. And as I said, everything about this set just makes it absolutely awesome. And in my opinion, one of the best sets from the LEGO Star Wars 2013 summer range. Really, really awesome set. Definitely worth picking up. And once again, with all the figures being new and never before seen, it really does provide a really fresh and unique approach to the LEGO Star Wars lineup. So definitely go out there and pick this set up. So if you've enjoyed this review, I'll be back with more LEGO Star Wars reviews and Hasbro reviews and so much more in the coming months. Got some big things lined up before December, so stay tuned for all of those. And in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed having a look at set number 75018, Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter. And stay tuned to your TV screens in November for the final instalment of the Yoda Chronicles. So once again, a big thanks goes out to the guys at the LEGO Group for supplying this set for a review. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll be back with more reviews very soon. Until then, as always guys, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.